I'm putting another marker in there. That feels like another good, you know, part point, really, to take a gate. So we've got no more of those. That's all right. Oh, why is Zin following us? We have everyone following us right now. Nice. I mean, to be fair, I might do it more like after the whole gate thing, but yeah. Yeah, hello there!
Hi, Mabel. Wow, looks like they've already started work.
Yes, thanks to the aid of the citizens industry, we've been able to start construction a lot sooner than I expected. I've also sent all the aid I can muster to the venue. It seems we've finally gotten past the worst of it all.
It's good that things are settling down at least. So, how's, Leela?
Lena hasn't changed since yesterday. The only thing we can do is wait for the medicine to take effect and pray, really.
Oh, sorry.
Not at all. Simply fretting by her bedside won't fix anything. For the moment, I'm of the opinion that the best thing I can do is fulfill my duty as a mayor. After all, Lila would be quite put out with me if she knew I was wasting time worrying about her.
Yeah, she definitely would. We'll do what we can too.
It's all in your hands. Good luck. Never regretting giving her the voice I've given her. Never. Wowzers, they've already started work. Maybe I should go help too.
If you want to help, why not just stay here?
Huh? Why?
So you don't get in their way.
Huh.
Good night, Rennie. Good night. Have a good rest. Sleep well. Dream of bunny girls and cat girls and all that sort of nonsense.
My appearance is that she's dead, a dragon of old. Something still feels wrong though. According to all the ancient legends, dragons supposed to be gentle and intelligent. The dragon we see brazenly attack the city and put orchards aflame. Legends are never 100% reality, but there's usually at least a kernel of truth to them. Why would our dragon be so different from the ones in the legends?
Because it's currently being controlled. I am here to see Lila. Where is she?
Where's Lila? Where is she?
He needs to get his rest, damn it.
Her condition is stable, but Lila still isn't regaining consciousness. The medicine I received from Father Holstein doesn't seem to be having any effect. All we can do now is pray for her mercy.
Olivia, Operation Smooch, go.
Haha! Yes, absolutely. It's time for me to do my magic.
Ah, I see. So the chandeliers originally of Urponian make and have found it modified to use orbital lights after those became popular. Just as you say, it is one of the exceptional pieces left behind by the previous mayor. I do feel like at the moment we're getting some nice closure for some characters per area as well. Like, for example, when we're in Grand Cell, it was nice to do with the Duke. Partly the market stores are temporarily operating out of here. Well, then, might as well have a look around. Even if business isn't going to happen, I'll like to at least introduce myself.
Welcome to the Freedom Hotel. At the moment, our hotel is open with the merchants of the market to use as a temporary storefront. It almost has the atmosphere of a little department store.
Did you hear apparently scheduled flights are stopped? In other words, the price of vegetables is starting to go up. Even if the price is a bit high, by now might be a better deal.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bing. Bang, bang, bang. Hi, welcome.
Market repair work began this morning. Market repair work began this morning, apparently. The bot already ran out to go out. Honestly, I envy Buck's energy at times like this.
No. I mean, all we know is that he's gallivanting around with, you know, the other girl.
Oh, you! The braces got those medicinal herbs from me a while back, aren't you?
Ah, yeah. Now that you mention it, we did. So, are you doing business out of here for now?
Yes, for the moment.
I'm sure everyone would be troubled if the pharmacy shut down at a time like this.
Yeah, we appreciate it too. After all, we're about to head off on a big job now.
Oh, a big job, you say? Is it related to the dragon?
Yeah, why?
Oh, then, please allow me to offer my support.
Nice!
It's a medicine with strong effects, so I'm sure it'll be useful. Well then, good luck with the work. I'll be expecting good results.
Thanks, sir. This will definitely help.
At least he didn't slap my ass. He could have, but he didn't.
Ba 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 da 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 da.
Let's put it this way. We're in Bose, which is the final place to go to. At least in terms of other things. We're in chapter... whatever chapter it is right now. I think it's chapter 5.
Yeah, they were meant to be together.
Like, I ship Estelle and freaking Olivia all day. Apparently the Margot got hit too. Anyway, I'm really relieved to see my wife and son are uninjured. And obviously the other relationship is with, Thingy. With, Shahrazad. Like, we've just done a gate story. Oh, good job I came to the old lady. Nice.
Oh, apparently the Royal Army is preparing for a plan to capture the dragon. When I was a kid, I was taught that dragons are holy, though. But the goddess punish us for capturing one.
Bing, 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 bong, bing, bong. Ah, ding, 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 dong.
Right, where is it?
It's a special.
Bose Market flattened by legend. I doubt any words are needed for this edition. The photograph says it all. This is the dragon that appeared yesterday at noon in the city of Bose. The dragon flew in from the east, then proceeded to land on top of the Bose Market. At a length of around 40 RG, its enormous size crushed the roof of the market, causing it to collapse, resulting in injuries. Afterwards, it flew west to Revenue village and razed the village orchards. Following its trail of destruction, it took the clouds and vanished. The Royal Army immediately restricted airspace. Citizens flee! Damaged market! Crushed by the dragon, the dome ceiling of the Bose Market collapsed and injured several persons, despite the rapid response from nearby bracers. Some of the injured remain unconscious. The market is currently cordoned off, and it is unclear on when or if it will reopen. For the emblem of the city to be so damaged has been quite the shock to every citizen. The dragon's attack on Revenue village reduced the orchids to ash as Revenue's main industry. Their loss is a terrible blow. Revenue village grieves over orchids. Queen makes emergency announcement. After receiving reports of damage from across the region, Queen Alicia announced emergency support for the afflicted areas. The Queen also stated that in order to prevent further damages, she would appeal to the Royal Army to respond to the threat immediately. According to persons within the army, a plan is already in the works. Currently, the dragon remains at large, and citizens will remain anxious until that plan is enacted. Legend versus reality. Dragons have always been described as moderate and intelligent in lore, but the destructive creature witnessed here seems a far cry from that idealized image. Specialists in ancient life confirm that the anatomy is the same. So what does this behavioral difference mean? As a being from before the Great Collapse, it's theorized that perhaps it may be confused by the changing environment. Regardless, the army has been forced to categorize it as a threat despite the concern expressed by specialists. Because I chose Shahrazad as my choice because Shahrazad is the best. You know, we just stick with the girls. For my choice of where I came here in terms of things. I don't know if you encounter this earlier, if you pick a gate, for example. I doubt it. But I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Unfortunately, the maid from the mayor's household still hasn't regained consciousness. I've treated her with every medicine I know, but to no avail. All we can do is wait for good news from the sister in attendance.
I still need to search around here before I go to the southern block. Oh, Dumpling, where are you?
Dumpling?
Damn, well, she was apparently an ancient dragon. I was to see what a lot of Billy is. Apparently, so the Liberl bought the photo took of you. Can't wait for the next issue to come out.
Oh yeah, that's right. He took the photo. How's this going as well?
Pardon me, but what work do you do?
Normally, I manage agricultural land and mountain fortresses, forests I inherited from my grandfather. It is a free, open, rural life with little to do during the off-season, save read and hunt. I find that the hectic pace and confines of the capital suit my personality poorly.
A rural life, you say?
Yes, while it may sound dull, I think you'll find it quite pleasant once you become accustomed to it. I find it far easier to live with nature as my companion than crowds of people.
I see. Perhaps so. Due to yesterday's incident, the arranged marriage meeting was temporarily cancelled, but if anything, things seem to be flowing more smoothly today. We might be able to expect good things from this.
It seems the young mistress has taken interest in her companion. Something to celebrate indeed.
Oh, my, she's just a bit too lacking ambition. His lineage is more than enough to ensure success in the political arena, yet.
They are a match made in heaven. I look forward to seeing them in future, games. Just to make sure before we do stuff. Yeah, we are done with it. You have to make sure. What? You guys are the braces I was told about, right? The army airship you'll be boarding will be docking soon. You ought to go meet a dog 1 to the right.
Looks like the military ship hasn't shown up yet. We should have enough time to visit the merchants if we need anything. What do you want to do, Estelle? Let's head back and pick up a few things.
I'm only doing this just in case that was the trigger for more braces quest. Nope, we're still okay. I learnt my lesson with the cat thing, okay? When I was in our hometown. Wait for the army ship.
Let's just go ahead and wait for the ship to arrive. So the airship that's going to pick us up is going to be one of those big reinforced army ones, right? Yes, one of our guard airships. They make up most of our military ships, so I'd imagine that's what we'll be on. A typical Royal Army guard ship is usually well-rounded, strong firepower, a large load capacity, and good mobility. Though that's what I know from 10 years ago. They've been upgraded some since their initial deployment, correct? Yep, yes. In addition to giving them better armor and engines and such, we have specialized the ships by varying their equipment. Patrol craft, scout craft, attack craft. The principle, at least as I understand it, is to ensure the squadrons are flexible by giving each one mission-specific equipment.
Just what I'd expect from the country that invented airship warfare. We have airship squadrons in Calvar, but they're nothing more than showboats, really. The Empire is a little different. We use airship squadrons, but the Empire's strength has always lain in its cavalry divisions, our tanks in this age. I'm getting some lore.
Attention, please. A Royal Army vessel will be landing at Port 1 momentarily. All non-affiliated personnel, please refrain from entering Port 1. Hey, here we go.
I mean you, Olivia.
Huh? I don't think I've heard this engine sound before.
Because it has the new engine in, and it's going to be the Arceli, isn't it?
Oh my, that's...
Ah, called it! I knew it was gonna turn up at some point.
So, we're going to be riding the Arcelli? Julia didn't mention this at all when I spoke with her last night.
Yo, Estelle!
Hi, everybody. Long time no see.
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be Niall. Or Neil, sorry. That's why I kind of slightly put his voice on, but yeah.
What? Is that?
Seem to have a habit of meeting in the strangest damn places.
Estelle, everyone, it's so great to see you again. What? Why are Niall and Dorothy on the Arcelli? Allow me to explain. Julia? Julia, you awful tease. Why didn't you tell me last night that you'd be coming in the Arcelli? I get to have my fun with surprises sometimes, my princess. My apologies if I startled you.
Man, it's almost like I read all the Wikipedias and saw and read and like watched multiple lore videos of this game so that I'm completely spoiled. I didn't. I really didn't.
Julia, I take it that if you're using the Arcelli, it's part of Grandmother's plan?
Man, imagine if they did a remake, yeah, in all 3D for this game. God, that would be quite the task. I doubt it, but you never know. Oh, you know how we were talking about .hatGU the other day? I saw something interesting trending on Twitter. I forgot to mention it. But the original developer or creator of the, the previous Hack series has expressed interest in doing a remake of the series. But the fans have to sort of ask Bandai Namco because he can't go ahead without their permission.
Just so. What's Her Majesty got to do with this? If the famous cutting-edge Arcelli gets involved, those living in fear of the dragon may have their concerns eased. I believe that is her thinking. Oh, good idea! Ah, Queen Alicia continues to impress. The reporters are, I assume, along for the very same reason.
Yeah, pretty much. The whole damn country's losing it over this dragon thing. Looks like they're Looks like they're hoping us humble reporters can produce a little something to calm the masses.
Mr. Burns, remember?
I know, I won't give away any state secrets. I am gonna be poking my head around to some extent, though. I ain't writing straight propaganda here.
As you wish.
Time for once, I see.
I know that voice that ain't cool. I should have called it was General Morgan.
General Morgan. General, allow me to express our thanks for allowing us aboard.
Well, Her Majesty's opinion helped. Let me be clear on this up front so there's no misunderstanding. You bracers are nothing more than observers on this mission. All you'll be allowed to do is watch as we execute the plan.
I'm fine with that. If the army can settle things, I sure won't complain.
I look forward to seeing what you can do, General.
Very well. Your Highness, please, this way. We shall accompany you to the bridge.
But...
We can't allow the princess to board as a mere passenger on her own airship. It would affect the crew's morale, Your Highness.
Very well. Well, he's as icy as always. I wish he'd just accept that us dumb civvy bracers are, something approaching competent. The General is a hard-headed, old-school sort of man. I doubt he'll ever change his opinions quickly. Allow me to lead you aboard the ship. And on that note, allow me to finally welcome you properly, as allies and friends of long standing. Welcome aboard the Arceli, flagship of the Royal Guard in Liberl.
He's got a fancy hair.
Damn, too late.
They're gone.
We should have headed out a bit earlier. Ah, well, we'll leave the dragon watching to the rest of the gang.
Yeah. But aww. Want to ride the Arceli.
No, you're just using the wrong command.
Come on, short stuff. There's more to life than gawking at machines.
Aw, but there's so much to see.
Okay, it might be bought. It tends to anyway. Not that I care too much. I mean, there's always the redeem. So yeah.
Da 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 da.
Sloppy.
Ching.
An engine room with 8 of the new model engines. A next generation bridge with all the best information processing equipment. It'll be a dream.
Bother, your eyes are lit up like candles.
But still, a gate. What do we do now?
Good question. Well, first off, I'm gonna need a new greatsword if I want to keep being the heavy blade.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess you can't really repair a sword that gets broken that badly.
Yeah, gonna have to buy a new one. Let's go to one of the weapons store in the South Block.
Gates.
Yo, Ted.
You're the receptionist here, aren't you?
Ah, looks like you didn't make it in time. I can try to raise your celly on the radio if you want.
Yeah, that's okay. He came out here just to see if I'd caught the flight.
That too, but
We actually just got
we actually just got a rush delivery on the flight last night with your name on it. I just found it.
a rush delivery for me.
Yeah, a small package. Return address says Russell?
What?
From Grandpa?
Oh, we air shipping. We flying. Let's go, baby.
Well then, allow me to explain Operation Dragon Capture.
And the answer to that, Gendolf, is yes. If you have the nails, the Inata nails, you can also use them instead of the MGP ones.
This operation will be conducted primarily by the airship force. Our ground divisions will focus solely on keeping order in all regions during the operation.
Wait, all the regions? So we're going beyond Bose for this?
Possibly not by our choice. Last night's event showed that the Dragon's capacity for flight is significant. It is very possible that it will move to another region at some point.
Yeah, good point.
The plan should involve 12 airships in total, including the Estelle. Which is to say, it involves 2/5 of our entire fleet. The rest will be held in reserve.
2/5 of the entire fleet. That's enough power to... enough power to give our friend quite a reception.
Julia.
Sir.
Sir? Whoa!
This is the map of the mission plan.
Yes, precisely. The Estelle is currently cruising in Bose airspace. We shall be using the Estelle as the flagship and command vessel for this operation.
This feels chapter completion. Like at the end of this chapter's completed, it feels.
The actual Dragon patrol shall be carried out by 8 patrol ships equipped with wide area radar. If the Dragon so much as raises its head above the tree line, they will be able to find it. Then, once the Dragon is found, ships will give chase at high speed and use their rapid fire artillery to check the Dragon and guide it over to Lake Valeria. At the same time, several patrol vessels armed with tranquilizer rounds will be scrambled from Lyson Fortress. Once the Dragon is pinned, they will intercept it. They will fire every tranquilizer round they have and sink the creature. That is the plan in full.
Wow. Well, this is certainly a bit larger scale than most guild operations. If the tranquilizers don't work, I'm guessing you'll switch to live ammunition?
Yes. In that case, we'll have to destroy the Dragon with concentrated fire from all ships. Her Majesty has asked us to prioritize capture of destruction, but we are ready for every contingency.
Huh? Why would Queen Alicia want the Dragon alive?
Because it's being manipulated!
Dragons are creatures of myth, the oldest legend. She said she could not bear to have it slain.
I can understand that. Especially since the Dragon is under the Society's control. Yeah, good point. But wait, that's right! That Lawrence, Leonhard, whoever he is guy, he had a gospel. That'd mean...
Yes, the orbital shutdown phenomenon. According to Professor Russell, the maximum range of the effect is roughly 5 Argate. All ships have orders to get no closer than 10 Argate to the Dragon. As long as we do that, there should not be a problem.
That should work. Hopefully.
Most impressive, General. You do seem prepared for everything.
We learned quite a bit from the 100 Days War. And should this plan somehow fail entirely, we will be left wanting for options. Should that come to pass, we'll be relying on you.
It's nice of you to say that, but, why do I get the impression you think this plan is foolproof and invincible?
Of course. This plan had a problem, it's that we have to wait for the Dragon to show its face.
Well, that's the question. What do we do if the Dragon doesn't show up?
Given how Ouroboros has behaved up to this point, I find it unlikely they'll keep it hidden. They'll want to use that Dragon to do something.
They probably will, won't they? Well then, bracers. Once we found the Dragon, we will announce it over the comm. Until then, please make yourselves at home.
Happy days. You're the braces I heard about. I never thought General Morgan would allow braces aboard. The alarm is really changing things, I guess. I guess it's proof General Price reorganization is coming along. I actually remember, I think I disabled the sound alerts because they just were stopped. They just wouldn't work most of the time. So I was like, you know what? I just disabled them because it does work via other methods. So there we go. At least in terms of with the commands. I am on a very fancy ship now. It's beautiful. Honestly, anytime I've tried to do it, it just sounds like cringe to me. It really does. Estelle, good to see you. What brings you here?
I could ask the same thing of you, Zin. Ah, I know. Trying to catch a nap or something?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but no, I thought I'd get a little practice in. I kinda seem to stay calm seeing in a confined space like this shit.
You're in the middle of one of your walks, I'd guess.
Yeah, I can never manage to sit still myself. But practice, huh? Isn't this a little cramped for practice?
Practice isn't all about movement, remember. There's plenty you can do even in a small space such as this.
Huh? Like what?
Breathing exercises and meditation for one, but practicing your forms is an important part of training as well. Especially for bracers like us who tend to get a little sloppy and let our stars fall apart from so much live combat. It's important from time to time to find a chance to return to the basics and correct yourself.
That's, a good point. I haven't actually done any discipline practice for a while now. Hearing you put it that way makes me worry I'm like an awful mess in a fight now. Oh man.
There's nothing to worry about, I always speak in generally. Still, if it resonates with you, then there's nothing lost by finding a chance to recenter yourself. My offer still stands to be a practice partner.
Well, thanks, Sin. I may just take you up on that.
I'll be looking forward to it. Zin had better be in the new trails. He better be. Otherwise, I'll be very sad.
Oh, hello, Estelle. It's been quite a while.
You're,
Oh, no, did you forget me? It's back at the beginning. I did you join one of your plans against Colonel Richard?
Sorry, a lot's happened since then. I remember you now, though. You're the one who got us the Intelligence Division's airship, right?
Yep. Glad I could be of help. I'm glad you didn't completely forget about me. Still, I'd heard there were braces aboard, and the thought crossed my mind that it might be you guys. I didn't think it would be right on the money. Small world,
We didn't think the Estelle would be here either. It's like the Royal Army's pulling out everything for this mission.
Yep. I heard this large Liberian military mobilization since the 100 Days War. And they tell me our dog is a legendary ancient dragon. I bet I just test a new engine though, right?
You sure seem confident.
Oh, hey, in a way, all that tuning of that thing was in preparation for this day. There's orders from the Central Factory here today too to collect data. It's finally time for the Odyssey to make a grand entrance. I wanted to fly like nothing's flown before.
When that second coup attempt happened, we brought out these orbital-driven howitzers. They were all busted during the fight, but we got them repaired quickly enough. We'd have trouble managing ground combat without these. The door is tightly closed, but I want to fly. Estelle wants to fly. Whee! You're the braces I heard about. I never thought General Morgan would allow braces aboard. The alarm is really changing, I guess. I guess it proves General Bright's reorganization is coming along.
Okay, instruments check out. Isn't too often that you get to measure an engine's output in action. I am totally writing all this down for all the engines we design in the future.
We don't just have to test to wring as much performance as we can from the engine. How many experiments we do? Though, in live combat, things will be different. As one of the development staff, I'm half eager and half terrified to see how the engine performs. If we can get us through this mission, I'd say the hard work will have been worth it. This will be the first flight out of the nest for this little bird. I'll be seeing how she does in collecting the final data.
I remember you guys. I remember you because you were stressed as you weren't sure you could perform.
Or making the engine. Okay, not there. That's where General Morgan is. Who's in here? Oh wait, that's where those guys are. I literally just went in there.
Ah, Estelle, touring the ship. Pretty much, yeah. Wait a minute. Are you drinking before a mission? This is a drink of celebration, my sweet. I celebrate the imminent meeting of the genius bard and legendary dragon. Well, putting aside the genius bard bit, a legendary dragon? Do they still tell stories about dragons in the Empire? Why, naturally! There are quite a number of legends and tall tales of sightings, especially in the southern regions near Bose. In fact, I believe the Imperial Institute of Science was to launch an investigation, but then the 100-Day Wars broke out. Wow, sounds like you guys take the legends kind of seriously. So even in the Empire, dragons are pretty much a mystery, huh? You could say that, I suppose. But to the people of the Empire, this particular situation would have been a more straightforward solution. Straightforward, huh? Livonia is a far more, pragmatic realm than Liberl. If something like this were to happen in the Empire, His Majesty would order the destruction of the dragon immediately. The Empire believes in boldly standing against all who oppose it. Even if the opposition is a dragon, it should be torn down without mercy. That seems a little bloodthirsty. Securing national peace through force of arms is the Urbonian way. I confess, as a messenger of love and peace, I do find it a bit sad. I really hope you keep the bard stuff going in future games. Please do. Do not spoil it. I know he's in future ones. Just spoil it if he keeps it going. Yo, Bracers, welcome to the ship's galley. My name's Casey. I run this little corner ladybird of ship's cup. I run the ship commissariat 2. That's not quite ready yet. If you want some supplies, I'll have to ask you to come back a bit later. Aw, you're not open? Oh, well. Hang on, though. Why is he drinking, then? Oh, the guy in the white coat. I treated him. I was checking the stock of liquor and he struck up a conversation. Seemed to know what he was talking about, so gave him a drink. I see. Olivier calls himself a gourmand for a reason, I suppose. Not much of a choice but to eat here when we're on a long haul voyage. The harder the job is, though, the nicer eating here is. In case he's got to want a hell of a job changing the menu up every day so we don't get tired of the same thing. Smile. Nyum. Alright, Bracers, welcome aboard. Just above here is the bridge, and just below us is the conference room. The RSA is a pretty large ship. People tend to get lost at first when they're assigned to it. Oh, wait, you're out here? Shara, so this is where you are. Hi there, Estelle. Taking a walk? Yep. Enjoying the wind? Yes. The weather's lovely, so I'm taking it easy. Knowing when to take a breather is part of our job too, you know. Short breaks like these are good for keeping our minds sharp. Now's the perfect time. Yeah, I know. Hey, Shara, do you think the plan will work? To be honest, I don't know. Common sense says there's a very good chance it'll succeed. We have 12 patrol ships out on patrol as we speak, after all. Hard to imagine even something as powerful as a dragon getting away from that. Yeah, I guess you're right. General Morgan is pretty confident too. That's just how he looks on the surface. Remember, he was none too happy to have Braces on board. And yet he let us on anyway. That can only mean one thing. He's worried about how this will turn out too? Exactly. And that, Estelle, is why conserving our strength right now is a good idea. Makes sense. Guess I'll keep wandering around a bit. Good. That's what I like to hear. It's not every day you get to ride the Arsene. Enjoy yourself. True enough. See you, Shara. See you soon, Estelle. And if you're wondering, Amber, yes, I'll be voice acting, air quotes, both Zero as well as also Charles from Azure. But I don't know about Cold Steel. I'm going to see how their voices are first. Because I may take a break with those ones. Because I know Zero and Azure, the thing is they have Japanese voices. Whereas Cold Steel and stuff, I think they have like English voices. So it's like, okay. Woohoo! Estelle! Hi, Dorothy. You seem to be doing okay. Is your camera still treating you good? You bet! This girl's so cute. She looks great from any angle. And by this girl, you mean the Arceli? Oh, Dorothy, you're as you as ever. You too, Estelle. You're just as full of energy as always. Well, thanks. Wait, were you worried about me? Yeah, of course. I mean, I took the photo of Joshua, right? If that made you all sad, I'd have to be sad too. Oh, Dorothy, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm a reporter, so it's my job to try and cheer people up. Sort of. If you're worried about anything else, talk to me anytime. I'll, keep that in mind.
I'm glad that the voice acting in Cold Steel is good. That means I don't need to do it myself and subject everybody to my piss poor voice acting. I'm kidding. No, I'm not going to turn voices off. God, I'm not turning voices off. I don't care though if Olivier, I'm voicing him the same way I always will do. He's an exception.
Yo, Estelle. Get in time till the dragon shows up.
More or less. How about you putting this stuff together for your latest scoop?
Not really. I'm waiting for the star of the show, same as you. Even if it doesn't show up, at least we got a few nice shots of the Arceli. We're just lucky enough to even be here.
You must be having a field day. You get to cover the fight with the dragon and the new cutting-edge ship all in one go.
Hell, the Dragon vs. Airship thing alone would make it the story of the decade. Every single reporter in the office raised their hand when we were taking volunteers to cover this.
That figures. Congrats on getting picked for the job. Did you guys draw straws or something?
Sure, no, of course not. I got picked because I'm a damn good reporter.
And Nard is relatable and we have a relationship with Nard. It makes sense for him to be here.
All that effort during the coup is starting to pay off.
Well, hey, more power to you. So even the Royal Army respects you now, huh?
Hey, you write good stuff. Even the big guys will come knocking on your door. By the way, if anything interesting comes your way lately, I'm free to swap a few stories anytime you want. You can always use a few good editorials to fill our pages.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I do know from the trailer for the latest one, as I mentioned before, so I was like, it seemed pretty decent all the way. But then there's that one little cringy bit with the screaming. But I mean, anime screams are fun, so it's like whatever, man. You can't always be golden. You can't always be golden.
Estelle, hello. Are you finding it a little hard to calm down? Yeah, a bit. Really can't stay still for this one. That reminds me, you always walk around like this on the passenger ships as well. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do. I don't know, I feel kind of all suffocated and trapped when I just have to sit around politely. That's very like you, Estelle. But I wouldn't worry about that too much in the Arceli. Huh? What do you mean? Property of the Orsley's family, it may be, but this is still a fully functional war cruiser. At full speed, its engine capabilities far exceed those of passenger vessels. If we go at flank speed, I don't think you'd even be able to remain standing. Is it seriously that fast with that new engine? You'll be surprised, I think. It's a bit like walking into a storm. I see. So that kind of makes all this the calm before the storm then. Yes, after a fashion. This may be a very brief period of peace before the action begins. If you want to look around the interior, this may be your only chance. I better keep that in mind then. Guess I better start wandering around faster, huh? Yes, I'll see you later. Miss Bright, good day. How'd you find the Arceli? It's really, really cool. I guess I shouldn't be surprised the Queen ship is awesome, but still. Thank you for your kindness, Miss Bright. I am simply relieved the new engine made it in time. Of course, I hardly expected to use it on a mission of quite this nature. I hear that. Who'd imagine a dragon would show up? Yes, it is an utter mystery as a foe. even to us. We may have a plan of attack, but it would be foolish to rely completely on it in the face of the unknown. Be prepared for anything in case something goes amiss. If anything happens, it'll all be up to us, huh? Hopefully it would not come to that, but only Idios knows what lies before us.
I have a stick, lady. I have a literal stick. But I've sort of come to a decision I'm probably not going to bother with the third chapter, since it really is just... It's a nice extra story bit, but it's like really not needed. Which is nice in a way. Means I could actually get onto Zero sooner than I think.
You guys are here to observe the operation, right? Well, I've just got one thing to say to you. Don't get in our way.
Oh yeah, you're those braces, right? Oh, I'm Luxie Arsheli's element. I'm in charge of parting the ship.
Fireheart gifted a tier 1 sub to Kuno Oi.
Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I hope everyone enjoys their
Fireheart
their
gifted a tier
emotes.
1 sub to Sterling QT.
Man, I hope Sterling's doing good.
I'm in charge of parting the ship. So, it looks like you guys aren't going to get a chance to show off. The dragon, please.
You're the dragon of compared to Yarcelli.
You guys sit back and enjoy the show.
Amber Fireheart gifted a tier 1 sub to Triple X Kais.
The sad thing is, I think at least 2 of those people are from the Warframe days who just followed for the drops.
Amber Fireheart gifted
At least
a
I
tier
think
1
so.
sub to Partisan 1863.
Oh, hello. You're the observers, right? I'm Leon, the Arcelis communications officer. I run the switchboard and radio here. It probably won't be a very long acquaintance, but it's nice to meet you.
Not that it matters anyway.
Oh! Signal from the Melga. Dragon in flight in airspace above the Melga mine. All crew to battle stations. All crew to battle stations. Guild observers report to the bridge. Here we go.
It's action time.
Whoa. Most of those shots missed. They're not even... I mean, some of them are hitting. I know they're supposed to be driving it away, but still.
What's happening?
The dragon is above the Malga mine. Look at the display.
Damn, this place really is fancy.
Malga, so it's in Roland?
Why is it in Roland's? Interesting.
I'm amazed we found it. Where shall we intercept it, sir?
A good question. We should lure it to the lake, but we cannot afford to let it go near the capital. A interception point will be near the Lanehard River estuary. Patrol ships, draw the dragon to the riverside while I boogie down to this tune. It's a really good tune. Attack ships forward.
Aye, sir. I too shall boogie down. This is the Arceli to all ships. Unleash the disco ball. Our interception point will be the Lanehard River estuary. All patrol ships, lead the dragon to the interception point. Use formation B. Attack ships, launch and proceed to the interception point.
Oh, this is the remix version of the main theme from the first game, isn't it? I feel. I just heard the tune a little bit there. Oh, there's Cassius.
Yeah, the thing here would actually fall into their hands. Perhaps I need to sell this myself. No. If I act, it would simply be the same thing all over again. He and I are in the same position, I suppose. Great Idios who art in the sky. Please guide us who stand upon this chaotic earth.
All attack ships have launched. Estimate their arrival at 12:20 hours.
Full speed ahead. Put us southwest of the interception point.
Aye, sir. Restore orbital power flow to all sections. Ahead full. Helm take us to the southwest of the Linhart River estuary.
I know I'm saying that wrong. I don't care.
All attack ships have arrived at their designated positions. Tranquilizer rounds loaded and ready.
Alright, all that's left is to wait for the dragon to show up. All attack ships, prepare to fire. Begin attack on my command.
Aye, sir. Oop. And it begins.
Let's get some decorated in.
I'm still shocked it's an actual dragon. I honestly thought it was going to be like a machine or something. It still could be.
All ships, fire!
I don't know what gender this dragon is, if I'm completely honest. But we do know that it's minty fresh. I mean, how do we not know that the impact of them hitting the water isn't going to, you know, kill them?
Ha!
I think we got it. Absolutely incredible.
Ha! Not even a dragon could stand up against this. My goodness, such spectacle. What a performance.
Confirming splashdown of dragon to Lake Valeria. Shall I proceed as planned and bind it, sir?
Proceed. As soon as you confirm it's safe, bring the Estelle down. We'll perform a water landing and inspect the dragon ourselves.
Aye, sir.
I mean, how do you even know what type of bindings are going to be strong enough for this dragon in the first place? That's a question. That's a question and a half right there. I'm not binding the dragon to marriage. Although the option is there.
Water landing complete. No response from the dragon.
Hey, if the option presented itself.
Right then, time to see this with my own eyes.
One little tidbit as well, which I saw on the, because I just for some reason watched, well, not watched, but read, sorry, the comments for the latest patch on Baldur's Gate 3 on Steam, and the first 3 comments, and there's a few others as well, which is like, trash game, dead game, this game is worse, Starfield's a better game, and it's just like, why? Why are there people out there who are just trying to belittle it and say the game's rubbish because Starfield exists? I mean, we said ourselves before, both games can exist. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 is superior.
Captain, accompany me.
Sir. Can we... Yes, you should come too. This is an ancient dragon of legend. Not exactly something you'll get to see every day. Yeah.
I feel like I'd still be quicker walking.
Why don't you go check on the dragon? Confirming a victory is an important duty for any soldier. Would you rather be shot in the back by an enemy you thought was defeated?
Wow, you're just a mood killer. Oh, Pew, we managed to take it down. That's some partner. And yep, that was all me. Please hold your applause.
Dragons. Oh, the dragon's totally asleep. If it were to take to the skies again, it poses no danger.
It certainly would be a deterrent for shoplifters, that's for damn sure.
Please, hurry everyone. The dragon splashed down the water directly ahead of the ship. Oh wow, it's so big! He's so handsome too. It's a shame he's asleep. I hope he wakes up soon.
I told you, girl, if he wakes up, we're in trouble. Still a hell of a creature.
I think the guys in the little dinghy are in more trouble than you are.
Wow. Incredible hardly does it justice. Estelle!
Yeah, you guys came too, huh? Your Highness, it is dangerous out here. Please, I must ask you to return to the cabin.
I'll be fine, General. Besides, seeing it up close, it truly is magnificent. Is it really asleep, though? We've confirmed a heartbeat, so it isn't dead. Even so, we pumped enough tranquilizers into it to stop an army of normal monsters. It will be down for a while. Cool, that's good then. Speaking of things being good, does anybody see that Leonhardt, Louis, whoever guy around?
I doubt he could be hiding.
Ah, Louis held the gospel, which was the linchpin of this experiment. If he is not here, does that mean they have abandoned their quest?
I saw quite a few at when I went on it. It's probably changed since then. It has been several hours since the patch. Yeah. I saw that as well. I was like, shut up. I mean, that's normal anyway. According to the patrol ships that chased the dragon in, there was never a rider visible. No, I read it properly. I'm assuming this person meant to say 600,000, but wrote it as 600. Because nah, it is actually meant to be a troll. If you read it like it's written, he's praising it, yes. It's supposed to be a dig, but it's not. And I love it.
According to the patrol ships that chased the dragon in, there was never a rider visible. I say it's very likely he wasn't present to begin with.
Not surprising. He probably learned of our plan and fled. Typical of his sort of criminal element.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to just turn tail and run. Indeed, we shouldn't let our guard down just yet. Incidentally, where are you taking the dragon after this?
For the moment, the plan is to tow it to Leicester. After that, we'll need to discuss it with Her Majesty and Cassius first.
I see. Huh?
Dorothy?
Did you find something?
Did you discover that there's actually a fishing point right there on the left half of the screen, which is taunting me, and it's probably not actually a fishing point, it's just a ship that's bobbing up and down in the water?
Maybe it's just my imagination, but... Is there a bump on his forehead? What?
Yeah, it's just the boat. I'm very sad.
She's right. There's this little bump. There's a slit on it, actually. Maybe it's like an eye or some...
That's where the ornament is. Oh, no.
Whoa. No.
The gospel, it's here. Damn you! You will not escape! SWAT, get us in the air!
Sir!
Dragon wants to be free!
Damn, this dragon's got some moves.
Oh, no good. God, the missiles can't get a lock. Damn it all, we can't. You can see the heat signature right here, there, too. It must be jamming our missiles somehow. Alright then, give it a taste of the main guns. The target is increasing speed. 2300 cell per hour, 2400, 2500, 2600.
Shit, what a monster! None of the patrol ships will be able to pursue it.
Yeah, the Arcelli's engine can keep up with that. All hands, we will now accelerate to flank combat speed, 3200 SPH. All hands, brace for G-force shock. What does that mean? The massive acceleration and thrust will feel like it makes us heavier. Crouch down and brace yourself. Okay. Flank speed, engage. Do not let it escape. I'm
Break out, Jeremy!
Probably the same person. Usually the case. Our study's leading a little bit. That's a bit weird.
Go! Go, Pokemon!
We'll get the Charizard down. Oh, we are catching. We are catching.
Oh, Dragon is descending. At this rate, we'll lose visual. Keep going. Do not lose it. How can we still be in a cloud? Wait, where is this? What do you... In the Bell Valley? Would we already be in the mist? Dragon has descended at 1200 Argay. 1100, 1000, 900. Dragon's lost, ma'am. Yeah. Julia. So we lost sight of it? We did. The northwestern part in the Bell Valley, the place where the fog is deepest.
Can we dot the Arcelli in that old fort?
No, the Arcelli's too large.
I see. The operation is over then. All operation ships are patrolled in the Bell Valley region. The Arcelli will return to Bose.
The dragon has fled to the northwestern corner of the Liberl Valley. It's the part of the valley that's hardest to traverse, and it's covered in deep fog, being further in than the bandit base was. In other words, scouting by airship will be difficult. Difficult at best. There's really no option but to dispatch an expedition on foot. But wait a second! If you send in a whole army, the dragon will just run away. She has a point. I think it would be better to try and strike at him with a smaller group while he's still vulnerable.
Meaning you'd like for us to leave it to you?
Well, we are more used to investigating something on difficult terrain than most of your troops. I would say we're the right people for the job.
Do you have any idea of how you would investigate this? As I recall, there's no real road into that section of the valley. Simply wandering over and praying to ideos that you'll find something could take days at a minimum.
Well...
Leave that to me.
Leave that to me. Oh,
Okay, Tita.
yo, sorry to butt in.
Pardon us. What are you doing here? And more importantly, are you sure you should be up and about?
Like I told Tita, this is nothing, just a bunch of scratches.
Tita, is he serious? Estelle, stare. Tita, Estelle, stare. Yeah. I don't think a gate's really pushing himself. I see. Well, okay then, I guess.
You have plenty of energy if nothing else. You said leave it to me, but you even know what we're talking about. Yeah, the grand fill me in on the details. That overgrown lizard disappeared to the northwest of Liberl Valley, right?
Yeah, but what can you...
I know a man who knows a lot about the area. If we ask him, we should be able to find a way to get into that corner of the valley. Oh?
Who is this guy exactly?
A tough old time by the name of Wilmer. He lives on the eastern side of the valley. He bragged to me once that he got across the ravine that divides that part of the valley from the rest.
Oh, right. That old man living in that little hut.
Impressive. Your constant hunt for information has borne fruit, you might say. Even if you find the dragon, what do you intend to do? It is not what I would call a trivial foe. Do you intend to slay it yourselves? There's a gospel on the thing's head, right? Job one is to deal with that.
It does follow that the reason the dragon has grown violent is due to that gospel. The gospel's been responsible for all sorts of bizarre phenomena before now, after all.
And if we notify the gospel, perhaps we can put an end to the dragon's rampage. Sounds like a good plan to me.
When you say you operate the gospel, you remind me of what Father Graham did. He hid the gospel in an artifact and shorted it out. But we do not exactly have a surfeit of artifacts.
Yeah, we don't have time to fit it with stuff like that. We're just gonna smash that thing to bits, frame and all.
What? Whoa, hang on a second. Can we really break a gospel that easily? Whenever I handled one, it always seemed like it was really sturdy.
Let's just say we got a solution to that little problem. Take a look.
Your sword! There's something fitting into the... Oh, now I see.
Russell tossed me a new gizmo of his in the mail. A little something for breaking gospels.
For real?
How's it meant to work exactly?
Ooh, I'll explain. The unit on the hilt applies high-frequency vibrations to the blade that will help it break a gospel's frame. Because of the vibration, the motor will break after a few hits. But Grandpa is sure that if you hit a gospel cleanly with a vibrating blade, the gospel will break. I don't think I quite get it at all, but it sounds incredible.
Liberl's greatest living genius comes through once again. I got Tina to attach it when it arrived, and it seems like it works. All that's left now is to find the dragon and give him a good one on the forehead. So, Mr. General, how's that sound for a plan? Russell's giving you a fighting chance. I suppose I got no choice but to agree.
So then...
You let us take a crack at it. Yes, do everything you can. However, I will have airships around the valley on standby. They will be able to respond if or when the dragon slips past you. Sounds like a challenge. You could just tell them that they won't need much ammo.
The Estelle was patrolling Bose airspace while you search. Once you discover the dragon's location, please contact us. Roger, leave it to us. I'll have C carry a message once we find it. If I'm not with them, I'll ask him to stay near Estelle.
Your Highness, if you do accompany them, please take the greatest care. Estelle Bright, a gate crossing it.
Huh?
What? If the dragon escapes the valley, the army will move to contain it with everything we have. We will not allow the people of Liberl to come to harm again. So, do everything you can. Don't worry about protecting others. Focus on your mission and leave the rest to us.
General.
So basically, I got your back. Never thought I'd hear that from you, General. What brought that out? Nothing but politeness, Mr. Krosner. Captain, get us in the air.
Sir,
My throat?
Please form your party. Do I have to have Tita?
Great! Together now!
I guess I have to have Tita. Okay, that's fine. I'll have Tita and a gate.
okay, so we're gonna go see Wilma in Liberl Valley, right?
Yeah. More importantly, though, are you really tagging along, Tita?
Of course! If the vibration unit breaks, I can fix it right then and there. I think my cannon can lend a hand against any flying monsters too.
Fine, whatever. Just don't slow us down, short stuff.
No problem. Estelle, what is it?
What's with the look?
Oh, nothing much.
I do this again.
Oh, nothing much. How do I put it? I was just thinking that you two seem a lot closer now. He's been so sweet to you lately, Tita. What?
The hell are you going on about?
Look at that blush! But seriously, it looks like you've got your feelings all sorted out, huh?
Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna run off alone and get wrecked like a chump anymore. If I do, I'm gonna have a certain little someone guilt-tripping me with her pouty face again.
Oh, I get it. I see. Okay then, let's hurry to Liberl Valley. Yeah!
Let's move out.